Will De Zerbi take Brighton to Europe again? My answer is yes and no. This video, we take a look at how well Brighton has handled Palace yesterday. And the big question is, will Brighton reach the top 6? Into the video. Here we see that Palace defends in a 4-1-4-1 structure with Lerma and Hughes pushing up, leaving massive spaces in the midfield for Brighton to attack. We can now see that Olise goes after the ball, leaving Gross unmarked. A bit of horrible defending and mayhem leads to the shots. Once again, we can see here that there is an overload on Olise, which results in Igor being unmarked. Igor here drags in both defenders, which creates space for Gilmour. Eventually, Mitoma is dispossessed and Olise successfully drags in defenders to create space for Mateta for a 1-2. Obviously, it wasn't a great finish, but we can already see the space behind when Brighton is dispossessed. Moving on to this grid, we can see that Palace is defending narrowly, which makes space for Gross. Here we can actually notice that Igor is distracted by the ball, allowing Olise to break free briefly. Van Hecke is in front of Mateta here, but he eventually forgets and doesn't follow, leading to unnecessary chances for Palace. Similar problems arise as Baleba and Gilmour pushes up, providing more space for Palace to counter. Here, Olise moves across to the left to create an overload and opportunity to score against Van Hecke. We can actually realize here that Palace's front is not enough to cover Brighton's midfield, allowing Gross to break free. Here, Hughes loses Gross and goes for the ball, giving Gross space and a chance for Brighton to score. Now in this clip, Verbruggen tries to reach Dunk but fails. However, neither Dunk nor Gilmour follows Olise as they are both distracted by the ball. This gives Olise space, meanwhile Mateta and Ayew forms a 2v1 leading to the goal. Onto the second half, we can see here that Lerma is focused on the ball, therefore losing Bunanote, leading to the foul. Once again, Lerma and Richards are distracted by the ball, giving Bunanote and Welbeck space to break. We can see that Palace's narrow defending gives space to Brighton to a great scoring opportunity. And yet again, it's Lerma and Richards being distracted by the ball. However, as Brighton loses possession, many players are out of position, providing a chance for Olise to break. Onto the goal. For the 50th time this video, Lerma and Richards are distracted by the ball again, leading to Gross having space. Here, Palace still manages to shuffle around and somehow defend properly. However, before the whip-in happens, we can actually notice that there are 3 Brighton players on the top of the box unmarked, which some defenders realize, but it's too late. Welbeck scores an amazing header to equalize. So, what have we actually learned about Brighton this game? While it is certain that Lerma and Richards have dropped a disaster class to save the day, they are definitely very effective at press spacing and space creation. We must also not overlook that they have a very wonderful mentality, as they are currently ranked second in the points from losing possessions table. However, this is partly due to them being highly exposed when they lose possession, reflected by the fact that they have ended up in losing positions 12 times already this season. So therefore, to answer the question, will De Zerbi take Brighton to Europe again? With the evidence provided above, I can now gladly say that my answer is yes and no. Villa vs Sheffield will be out tomorrow, so make sure to like, subscribe, comment and share. See you tomorrow.